Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be rating your customs that y'all have submitted to me. And yeah, so this is like my 7th part. This is a continuation of the one I did like a couple days or a week ago. So yeah, go check that one out. But this is a part 2 to that. So yeah, there's no new submissions, but yeah, I'm going to be showing you, I don't know. Anyways, I'm just going to be rating your customs. Let's get on with the video. For the next custom submission, we have what they said to be like a stylized Springtrap figure. Honestly, this looks really cool and the paint job is like really neat. They did a really good job at keeping like the paint job and like the colors that they used on him together and like actually making sense. And I like how his one black eye is glossy. I think that's really cool. And I like how he painted every tiny like little endoskeleton part and like flesh piece and didn't like paint all the other stuff as well. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty hard to like get the paint like right on right there. So that's actually really cool. Honestly, I think I'll give this guy like an 8 out of 9 out of 10. Actually, yeah, an 8 out of 10. For our next submission, we have this paper Freddy figure. So yeah, this was made out of paper from the looks of it. And honestly, this looks pretty cool. I mean, he definitely does look like Freddy from Five Nights at Freddy's. And I actually really like him. He doesn't have like any inaccuracies, honestly. He looks pretty cool, and I like how stylized he is. So honestly, I think I'll give this guy like an 8 out of 10 or like 7 out of 10. He looks pretty cool, and it must be really hard to make this out of paper. For the next custom, we have a Logbook Chica figure. And honestly, this does not look the best. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, at least you gave her withering on the face and stuff and cut off her beak. That's pretty cool, but like for the rest of it, you kind of just put Sharpie all over her and then gave her some like endoskeleton pieces. So honestly, she does not look the best. And yeah, this looks like she's got scribbled on. So honestly, I think I'll give this like a 4 out of 10. So the next submission is going to be a Golden Freddy figure, and this actually looks really cool. It looks super accurate to how withered Golden Freddy looks like from Five Nights at Freddy's 2. And also they made like a separate pair of legs just for when like Golden Freddy's like sitting down. So I think that's like really cool, and he's super poseable as well in the video. So yeah, they did a really good job making this figure, and so I'll give this guy like a 10 out of 10. For the next custom, we have a Molten Freddy figure. Now this is actually a pretty good Molten Freddy figure. I think they made this using the same technique that I made my Golden Freddy figure using, where I like got the bootleg joints and then like put hot glue all over it for the wires. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But the paint job for the wires could definitely be better. I feel like they should have made it like gray and stuff, and I don't know, put like silver on it. I feel like that would have made them a lot better. His head, on the other hand, is pretty weird, honestly. I mean, Molten Freddy's head is super hard to make, but I don't know, this kind of, he just like his teeth are just like pointing out everywhere, like heading every direction. Honestly, I think I'll give him like a 5.5 out of 10 or a 6 out of 10. For the next custom submission, we have a Ruined Freddy figure, and I don't know, I think he honestly looks pretty cool. I'm pretty sure they actually put a hole through the chest, and they actually gave him withering instead of just putting Sharpie on him like everyone else does. But yeah, he actually looks cool, and I like how you actually gave him an endo hand as well. Like, you actually did a lot of like cool stuff here, and they actually gave him an endo foot. But the paint job, on the other hand, I don't know, like the mold and stuff is good, but you're also missing his shoulder pads for some reason, and I feel like he kind of needs those. But other than that, his paint job just kind of looks like you put him in the shitter or something. I mean, he looks like he just crawled out of a sewer, but other than that, he's pretty good. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna give him a 6 out of 10, other than the bad paint job. Alright, so for this like submission, it's actually pretty unique. They actually made like a puppet instead of like a action figure or whatever. So yeah, it's actually pretty cool, and it must have been really hard to actually make this. But yeah, I actually really like this. It actually looks cool. It's of course of Montgomery Gator from Security Breach, and I actually think they did a pretty good job on making him. His proportions are a bit off. Like, I feel like his arms are too long and he's too skinny too. He should be bulkier, I feel like. But other than that, I think he actually came out pretty cool. So I think I'll give him a 7 out of 10. For the next submission, we have a Withered Bonnie figure, and this is the best Withered Bonnie figure that I've ever seen. And yeah, this person's definitely really underrated. They have really good customs, and this Withered Bonnie figure looks really cool. I like how you added all the little tiny wires in, and I like how you actually put in the withering in like each place instead of just painting it over, like using Sharpie. Like in the ears, you actually, I'm pretty sure you used a Dremel. I could be wrong though. Like, and actually just put it there. And the endoskeleton head looks really cool, and I like how you put in like the little lines around his face, and I like how you actually made his teeth too. So yeah, this is just really accurate, and it's like one of the best, if not, yeah, the best like Withered Bonnie figure I've seen that was made using a Funko figure. I can't really say the same for like 3D printed ones or whatever, but like using an actual Funko figure, this is the best one I've seen. In all honesty, I think I'm just gonna give this guy like a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. Alright, for the next submission, we have a Fredbear figure. This is what I'm pretty sure they said in the title. Honestly, this looks pretty alright. I mean, they definitely could have done more with it. I like how they actually took off the ear, though. I don't really know why they did that, but I mean, at least it's something. But they definitely should have painted the mouth black. They definitely should have painted the joints like a different color. I don't know, he just seems really bland in all honesty. Like, he's not really a bad figure, but he's just super bland and has nothing really going on with him. So that's why I'm just gonna put him like 4 or 5. Yeah, probably 4. For our next figure, we have a Springtrap figure, and this is also like that Montgomery Gator figure that I showed you. It's kind of like a puppet instead of like an actual figure, but it does have, looks like it has joints and stuff and like in the shoulders or whatever. But this is still a very unique custom, and I like how you can actually see William Afton's head in like the suit and stuff, and this looks like really cool. Honestly, in my opinion, like the body and the torso looks more like Scraptrap's torso than Springtrap's, but I can see how it can be Springtrap. But yeah, this is actually really cool. I think I'm going to give this guy like an 8 or 9 out of 10. The next submission is also like a Spring Bonnie / William Afton figure. And this one's actually really unique. I mean, he looks pretty terrifying, honestly. But like, yeah, he looks really cool. He has like blood all over him and stuff. It looks pretty cool. Honestly, if I were to give this a rating out of 10, I think I'd give it like a 7 or 8. For our next figure to rate, we have a custom Jacko Chica figure, and honestly this looks pretty cool. I feel like they definitely did a pretty good job in the paint job, and actually just painting everything and not making it like bleed onto the other parts of the figure, like how they painted the joints black and painted the endoskeleton silver and stuff. Like, I don't even know how they did that on the foot right there with like those 2 little lines. That has been really hard. But other than that, she kind of looks like Cheetos. Honestly, she kind of just looks like Cheetos. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I feel like you definitely could have made the eyes and stuff better. But other than that, I feel like she's pretty cool. I guess I give her a 5.5. Yeah, I give her a 6 out of 10. Okay, so for our next custom, we have a cupcake figure, I guess. So yeah, this actually looks pretty cool. Nothing too much though. So honestly, I think I might just give it like a 5 or 6 out of 10. Now for our next one, we have a very unique custom figure. Honestly, I've never really, well, actually I think I've seen like a Nightmare Balloon Boy like once or twice in the past. But yeah, this actually looks pretty accurate to how he does in the game, and it's really hard to actually make like Balloon Boy figures because there's like really no figure you can use to make them, considering that the Circus Wave doesn't really have the best proportions compared to Balloon Boy, even though a lot of people say that it's the best way to make Balloon Boy, but it really isn't. But yeah, I really like the head and stuff. I feel like this person did a good job. The only problem I have is that the paint job should be better, and I don't know why he just looks like the texture on him looks really bad, and I don't know why he's missing his hands and arms. But other than that, he looks pretty cool. I think I'll give him a 6 out of 10. For our next figure, we have a Shattered Chica custom, and honestly this looks really good. I don't really see too many good Shattered Chica customs, and I like how you actually gave her withering and stuff. Like, that's actually 3D, like, you know, 4D I guess I should say, and so just actually painting it on in like Sharpie or something. I know you did that in some places, but in most of the places you didn't, I don't think. This honestly looks pretty cool. I feel like she should not be this dirty, but other than that, I think this is a really good custom. I think I'm going to give it like a 6 or 7. But yeah, guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe. I might do another one of these in the future. Probably not for a little bit, just because I did like 2 this month and 2 last month. So I don't think I'm going to do them in the soon future, but I will probably do another one if this one gets popular. So yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching, and bye.